Hey guys, Lara here and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I thought I'd do something a little bit different and just be a little bit more serious because I'm not serious that often. But I just really wanted to talk about my weight loss journey. So how I lost 20 kilos and how I've kept the weight off and maintained such a healthy lifestyle. So not many of you know, but I have in fact lost more than 20 kilos and it has been a process. So it all started about 4 years ago. I was really unhappy with my body. I was very ashamed of it. I was bullied. I ate a lot. I binged it, which I'm not happy talking about, but you know, like life goes on. I've overcome it, and I think it's just a really important message and important topic to talk about as well. I was just really ashamed in my body, and I just had really bad nutrition, and I didn't know how to exercise. You know, for breakfast I would have muffins or Nutella and strawberries or just crap, and like yogurt, muesli, but not even knowing what it was. So much sugar, and you know, I just had no idea. For lunch I'd go to Macca's on the way to uni. I'd have Macca's after school. I would eat, like, my nutrition was so bad. I had no idea about proper nutrition and exercise, and I think that was my downfall. And you know, I was bullied. I was very ashamed of my body. I couldn't even look at myself in the mirror. So I definitely knew things needed to change, but I needed to hit that rock bottom, which, you know, I hadn't reached for a while. So it wasn't until I came back from the States on a 4-month vacation, backpacking vacation, that, you know, I reached my heaviest weight I ever did. And I remember I sat down and I looked at myself. I was like, you know, I'm not happy. I'm not happy with myself, and I knew at that point that things needed to change. Instagram was just coming to the light, and I saw these girls on Instagram and doing their bikini body competitions as well, and you know, I saw them and I was like, I want to be like these girls. And then I thought to myself, well, why can't you? You know, you can do anything, Lara, if you put your mind to it. So I think that was definitely my starting point to lose the weight. So what I did from there is I invested in going to the gym. I got a gym membership. It is a process in saying this. So I got a gym membership and I started to kind of eat well. I remember I joined the Ashy Binds to do that, and I started to see a lot of the nutrition and things like that. So I started to wake up each morning, exercise, train. I got into good habits, and then I started to eat. I didn't eat the right things though. I thought I was eating healthy. So for breakfast, I'd have a whole bowl of yogurt with muesli, berries, nuts, you name it. Looking back on that now, I probably look at that now and be like, oh, she's eating a whole lot of sugar and, you know, a whole lot of fats, yada yada. And then I would kind of starve myself till lunch. I'd be hungry, and then I'd binge out on lunch and then dinner. So it was all a process and a learning curve, and I just want to reiterate to a lot of people that, you know, weight loss is a process, and you learn a lot about yourself as well through the whole process. So in saying that as well, so when I was back on Ashy Binds, I was going to the gym and doing, you know, like half weight sessions. Wasn't really know what I was doing. I would be the ultimate cardio bunny. I'd jump on the treadmill for half an hour, 45 minutes and just stay on that. I would not touch the weight sections. I wouldn't really, you know, go into it. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't want to be laughed at the gym, you know, already been laughed at with my body, and I didn't want the gym to be a second place for people to feel like they could bully me either and, you know, feel ashamed of myself. So from there, you know, I did lose about 5 kilos over the space of maybe a few months. And then I wanted to obviously compete in bodybuilding competitions. So I invested in a coach, and he put me on a structured nutrition program and also exercise program. He had a strength and conditioning studio, and he did comp prep clients. So he put me on a nutrition program, a structured one, telling me what to eat with 5 meals a day. So I followed that to a T. You know, every like weekend I'd have a few cheat meals. I'd kind of, you know, treat myself a little bit until I got into the 20-week comp prep stage. So with the nutrition program, I also did weight training. So he wrote me out a program which I followed, and I also joined a gym, the same gym, and I did my weights there as well. So I was weight training about 5 times a week, and also doing about 3 conditioning classes, which are kind of like F45 classes. And I did manage to lose a fair bit of weight. So I managed to get down to about 20 kilos, maybe a bit less. Decided I was going to compete and aim for a show. So with that show, I had my sights set on one at the beginning of the year. I didn't lose enough weight in time in a really good way, in a good manner, in a healthy manner. So we decided to push that back to September, but making that decision was probably the best decision, I could have made. So weight loss, and I want to reiterate this to a lot of people, weight loss is a process. You don't see changes overnight. And what kept me motivated was seeing little changes and making sure I didn't want to go back to the girl that I was, ashamed of, the girl in the mirror, the girl that couldn't even look at herself. That's my pure motivation, and that's still what motivates me till this day. That is my motivation getting up on stage. That is my motivation, never wanting to go back to that girl. So I started to see results within the first few months of actually changing my diet and exercise regime, but it wasn't until I stuck to a 5 meal a day program and a weight training program based on 5 days a week and conditioning 3 times a week as well on top of that. So some days are obviously double days, but obviously my calorie count would be higher. And from that, I learned a lot about nutrition and proper exercise. So losing more than 20 kilos probably took me a good year and a bit. It didn't take me a short time, it took me a good long year. But I'm really proud of myself for persevering and carrying on, because a lot of people give up after they don't see results. But for me, I was very motivated, I was very determined, and I wanted to step up on that stage. And a lot of people told me I couldn't do it. That's what gives you that little bit of motivation as well, to prove those people wrong, to prove those people that bullied you, that called you fat, to prove those people wrong. That was my fire in my belly that kept me going. That was my motivation. So to jump on that stage for the very first time and be 20 kilos lighter than, what I was, that was the best feeling in the world. And I cried that day. I want to cry now, but I'm not going to cry. But yeah, that was the best feeling in the world. And I just want to reiterate to everyone out there that, change is possible, and change is there. You just have to believe in yourself and keep on persevering. Weight loss is a process. It doesn't happen overnight, and to maintain it, which I'm doing now, is the greatest feeling in the world, because I've changed my whole life around, from eating McDonald's to eating crap in the morning to eating rice flakes every morning, enjoying my lifestyle, being happy Lara. I love it. I used to be sad Lara, but now I'm happy and I enjoy exercising. It's my outlet, it's my stress relief, it's my everything. Whereas back then, food was my stress relief. I remember in high school, I'd get so stressed from exams and doing all my work that I just binge on chocolate and, all this crap. But now I just, gym is my stress release. So I think it's also given me a light as well. And it's also completely changed my lifestyle. And I just want to help people as well, If I just help one person out there to change their life like I did, that would mean the world to me. And I just want to help as many people out there as I can. And I just want to say that, believe in yourself that anything is possible. Nothing worth having ever comes easy. You have to push. You have to push yourself to your limits. And for me at the moment, I still push myself every day. I still compete, and it's a part of my lifestyle now. It's a part of my life. If you asked me back then, would you ever see yourself where you are now? And no, I wouldn't. I would never see myself where I am today. And I'm so grateful for that. And, competing is a part of my lifestyle now, and I wouldn't change it for the world, but I never looked back and regretted anything or any of my decisions. I do look back and I know that I've learned a lot about myself, consistency and having balance. And right now I've got a lot of balance in my life. I love pizza. I eat pizza once a week or maybe twice a week this week. But I also go out and enjoy myself. You don't have to eat out of a container 24/7. I have a very balanced lifestyle and I'm very happy for that. But I also remain consistent. And, if you want to change and have a healthy lifestyle, you just need to be consistent. So if you guys seek change and are really unhappy with yourself, take the step. Take the step and believe in yourself and you'll get there, I promise. And if I helped one person from this video, I would be forever grateful. So you no guys, go get it. Go out there, make that change, and be a go-getter. Hope you guys loved my YouTube video, and if you guys like more intimate things like this, make sure you guys let me know, because I do like sharing my world with you guys and how I progressed and everything like that. So make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you soon with more Lara Live to Live chats. But I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I'll see you soon.